Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's short is going to be a banana hanger. So I have these tiny little buttons that say handmade with love that I'm not using. Don't use a whole lot of them. I have no idea the size of them. Here, I'll measure. You can use beads or you can use buttons for this project. 1 inch diameter. And then some cotton yarn from the dollar store. It needs to be cotton. Cotton does not stretch out like most other yarns do. So we're going to do 2 short pieces and then a really long piece. They're all going to be made the exact same way. Then you can hang, 3 different bunches off of them, but if you just want one to hang 1 bunch or 2 bunches, then you don't have to do 3. But I'm going to do 3 because, grapes should hang and stuff like this. So you can hang multiple things at multiple levels, so that's what we're doing. So this first one needs to just be measure. I can't show you on camera, but you're going to measure like arm's length. Actually, measure a couple of arm's length. So arm's length times 2, and that'll be how long your piece is. My arm length is going to be different from your arm length. 103 inches. That's what I have, 103 inches. So you're going to come up to the back and then go down through the front. So you don't need this threaded anymore. Take your needle off. So keep pulling until the 2 ends are even. Or fairly close to even. So mine are fairly close to being even. They're just a little bit off. So I want you to tie a knot. It's going to be helpful. So we're going to make a cord, and I know there's lots of cords and lots of different ways to make cords. This is the way I make a corded piece with 2 pieces. So I kind of create a stitch and pull that kind of right down close to the knot. And then we can begin. So what I want you to do is, I want you to put the loop, this bottom one goes over your hook like that, and then you're going to grab the top one and pull through like a single crochet. So loop around on the bottom, pull through, single crochet. So don't do anything with this guy yet. So you're going to loop around the bottom, then you're going to grab the top one and pull through. The bottom one loops around, the top one pulls through. So this is how we're going to make a cord. So we have to make 10 cords and then switch these 2, or we're going to run out of cord on one side. One side's going to be short. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 5. That's 10. And now I want you to switch these 2 around. So now the top one's on the bottom and the bottom one's on the top. And you're going to keep doing the same thing. If you don't switch them, like I said, you're going to run out of one before the other. So this bottom one now goes over the thing and you yarn over with the top piece. So I have a little bit left, and it's completely up to you how long that you do this. We're gonna do 3 of them, and they're all gonna be different sizes, so. So I get about 6. I'm just gonna yarn over both and pull through, and that just kind of finishes off my one piece. So I need this extra line for when I attach it. This one not so much, but I'll use it anyway, and it'll make a thicker part. So that's the first part. So we need to make another one. You can make it the same length if you want, or shorter. I think maybe I'll do an 1.5 arm length. I'll make it a bit shorter. So I'm about as long as I want it, so I'm just going to yarn over both pieces and pull through. Don't really worry about whether this is a knot or not, because we're joining these all together eventually. So now this last one is going to be the length that you need it wherever you're hanging it from. So I can't really give you a measurement. It's just whatever you need. So I'm just going to do another couple of arm lengths. So I got a little ways up. I'm going to add a piece into this, which means one of these strings I double up on, and it's the one that I'm going to yarn under. So this turns into a nice thick piece, but it also turns into something you can get stuck on. Now keep in mind, you still got to switch if this piece is really long. You're still switching. So that's how you add a piece. So now it's a really thick cord. I can pull through. See, I'm already running out of cord. So I can add my third piece wherever. You don't need to add it the same spots that I'm adding it. I'm just doing it because I'm making a short. So I'm just adding them wherever. I'm not waiting till I get all the way up the chain. I'm not doing them super long. And you just continue to make the cord, which is now going to be super duper thick, which is good because your bananas will pull down a bit on it, even though it's cotton. And I know there's all kinds of hangers you can buy at the store, but I have very limited counter space in my kitchen. So I don't really have the counter space to be... Anyway, you need a topper. You need something at the top to hang it with, so you can stop wherever. And like I said, mine's short because I'm just doing a short one for the video, just to give you an idea. And then these little pieces that you kind of lost along the way, they can just get snipped off because they're all weaved into this cord anyway. So I'm going to just snip off the little fuzzies pieces. And there you have it, your banana or grapes or anything that's got something that comes up. Obviously you put through that and it hangs off the button. The button kind of keeps it in place. So thanks for joining me for this little short. I'll see you in the next video.